Hey everyone, welcome back. And today we're gonna do a product review, and it'll be of a product called as Airops. It's a very powerful tool that creates workflow automation to a very next level. Uh, Airops is all about efficiency, productivity, and allowing you to create, customize, and deploy your own AI workflows, chatbots, agents on the basis of certain specific use cases. Uh, and I happen to be a user of Airops, and I thought of share some experience on this product and how does this basically work. I've created certain Airops apps that are getting publicly and privately used right now, and there are certain additional and then there are certain additional templates from which you can create your own application. To go through the whole product, I'll go with some key features that this AirOps as a model or as a product has. It has a very easy AI agent management, which is you can basically uh, edit or do changes on your AI agent anytime and deploy it to your production model. Uh, all of the uh, agents that are being created on Airops are supported with some memory stores. This can be basically creating, let's say, a new memory store, let's say D1, and then adding content via a file or syncing via Google Drive and SQL database or importing via URL or a sitemap or via REST API as well, which is for you have to set up with the whole environment and stuff. Once you build your memory store, it will fill up with the data, and then certain use cases that can be built via the Airops templates. But mostly today we're going to speak of one of the very most asked and the most used basically agent that we have created here. It's a it's a quick app that basically runs on that basically creates an outline article summary on the basis of the video that is being sourced out of, let's say, YouTube, and we want to know more about that video, but video consumption is not our thing in this case. We would want to have an article generated, so this workflow basically does that for you. uh, Workflow is pretty easy. You will have your starting module, you'll have your action module for us, which is either having a transcript associated to the file which a user submits, where both of these actions are possible, and then you setting up certain parameters where you want to specify what type of article basically you want to create. And then you have additional actions, which is your pre-action of having a stylistic prompt, which is consuming and drafting the information in a particular way if it's available via transcript, or it's if the transcription has to happen via an additional model for which we use here is deepgram nova 2. Once that is done, you can have, I mean, we created one more generate outline action where we asked the module to become a GPT-4 turbo model. We gave him certain instructions on the basis of that will draft an outline for us. And then you ask the agent to create uh, basically an intro and a body, and both of these models are configured on a model as GPT-4. And then you have your compiling actions, which is you'll compile the data that has been formatted out, and then you'll generate the article and compile title and subtitle for it. And once the agent reaches to the step 12, which is the end of the compiling process, and then you'll have an end process where you'll either display the output via text or code. That depends on what the use case is. For let's say quick app video to run, we had created certain history, created certain use cases where we inputted the file of Airops co-founder, and when he was speaking about Airops AI GPT-4 configuration and how does the whole vision of AI will be with Airops being one of a product or a company which sells AI agents. So it basically gave me an article that is drafted out of it. Even if you'll go with the logs, you'll have the display of all of the logs that happened with the run step where each step had done something which was defined in the workflow itself. Uh, this whole process itself is very efficient. It saves a lot of time. You not only just can have these applications or mini applications created, you as a product manager, you would want to know how the data looks. So you can also play around with a lot of data by using certain, workflows where you can do manual configurations and play around with the data and see what all additional data can be computed with the existing data sets. There are other various use cases, which is creating release notes, being a support engine for startups. It's particularly very, very hard to have a lot of people associated, but when it comes with all of these agents, uh, you can configure them, you can test them, you can even deploy them, integrate them via to your mobile application. It can be SDK, it can be Snowflake. Let's suppose you're building one of a database where you want a GPT or an Airops built on GPT model to create, keep on creating data on the basis of certain parameters given, and you would want to sync. You can do that as well. You can embed, you can webhook, you can do REST APIs, and all of that is possible via Airops itself. There are various other use cases which we would want to do, but again, for today, that is it. Let me know how does it feel and if it is of any help or any support. Thank you so much.